Member for Caribou North.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let's be very clear, and in response to the member from Powell River Sunshine Coast, what we were intended to debate this morning was scrapping the government's decriminalization experiment. So let's be clear. Friday's announcement from the Premier did nothing to end his failed
Member, the
decriminalization
debate is
policy.
around the issue of motion
so
5.
Let me talk about
Thank you.
the mismanagement of this NDP government on every single file, Honourable Speaker.
All of them.
Look, the member from Chilliwack talked about her business community. Let me share with you the challenges we have in our community at attracting investment to build housing in our communities. So I, too, spent the weekend talking to my Chamber of Commerce, talking to the Quesnel Downtown Association, and they have stories they wanted me to share with members of this House today. The impacts of a business that says that people are no longer feeling safe to come to our downtown cores. And they're not safe to come to our downtown cores because of the government's failed policies on decriminalization. The fact that when you have a young family and they're going into a business and they have open drug use, that sends fear into our communities. The fact that Quesnel is so proud of our Riverwalk, where families have come together for so many years, and they're afraid to walk because of this government's failed policies. Mismanagement of policies with real consequences. Look, we had fires behind a business this past weekend, and I can tell the member, the Speaker, of the impact of what that means. Look, it is time. It is time that this government does the right thing. Stop the rhetoric. Bring it forward to this House and have a real debate on decriminalization and the impact it's having on communities. So let's talk about seniors housing. Let's talk about the Fraser Village in my community. That's been taken over by BC Housing. So I get calls all of the time, Mr. Speaker, from community members, from seniors who are afraid. They are afraid because this government continues down this path without the necessary guardrails. I heard speakers before talk about the steps that they have been taking. Look, they've been in government since 2017.